Hello, Nui here. Welcome to another episode of Love and Deep Space. You guys, we're playing the minigame finally. I usually play this offline because for some reason when I record it and I play it, I get nervous. But my commentary, you guys, my commentary is just going on in my mind. Like there's a commentary going on in my mind. And you guys will hear it for the first time as well. So yeah, that, if for some reason, look at this, it just gets stuck. And I'm like, stop it before I lose my shit. This, you know what? Whenever there's Silas, like laughing, doing anything, it just irritates me so much. Which is odd because I main Silas, right? Like he's the guy, he's the LI for me. So I should be more like, loving and stuff. No, there's no loving here. I get irritated when I hear him laugh. I'm like, stop it. Stop it, Silas. You're just distracting me. You're having fun at my expense. I will not tolerate that. But honestly, this man, he makes these noises, like the allies make these little noises, right? The chibi allies make these little noises. And for some reason, I'm able to tolerate other allies doing this. But when it comes to Silas, I lose my mind. I just lose my, I'm like, I just, I just said it to myself. I was like, Silas, stop it. Stop laughing. I know that's not a good laugh. It's not a like, ha ha ha, nice, you're doing this kind of a laugh. It's like, ha 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 ha, judgmental laugh. And man, I can't stand that. I mean, in general, I love Silas's laugh. But he's judging on you when he's laughing in game. I'm like, as in the mini game. And I'm like, Silas, shut up before I get into the screen. and kind of, like strangle you. Even your chibi version, I will not stop at that. Because that is so, like, annoying. I think my, like, relationship with Silas would probably be one of bickering. Kind of similar to Caleb. But it's a bit more like with Caleb it's best friend energy, but with Silas it's like true rivals to rivals energy, and that's what I feel. But I don't know, I can't like really put into words exactly what it is, but this man annoys me so much. Like when you get annoyed by someone you love so much but then you love them anyway. It's kind of like that. It's like, I will never admit it though. If Silas was real, probably not. Like, it would be hard for me. It would be like, okay, let's make it worse. I know, I've already done this. Let's do it. Let's ruin my day more. Okay. Why am I'm so used to this game, but at the same time, I feel so out of place. Also, what are these new products? Like, what is that? Blue thingy, blue box. Interesting, like, weird and interesting. We have bird cages, and what are these? Are these magnifying glasses? No, they don't look magnifying glasses. The thing is, I never paid attention to the products. We have candles, old-fashioned candles. Okay, maybe I can get that, like, and then there's Mephisto as a souvenir. But I genuinely want to know what are these round things. And there's also actual Mephisto as a souvenir. The other thing was the yellow. Oh my god. I'm trying so hard to understand what are these yellow Is that a card? Is that a bell? What is it? Like, I know the birdcage makes sense, but these things do not make any sense to me. I'm just like completely blind. I just don't understand. I've never paid attention to anything that I couldn't understand out of the ordinary. I was just like, whatever, whatever, whatever. After that, I was just like completely lost. Why are there stuffed ducks? Genuinely, like, question, why are there stuffed ducks? I've always wanted to know, why were there stuffed ducks? Okay, so we have pens, we have creams. What are these? Oh, are the yellow ones binoculars? But why are they kept like that? Yeah, and then we have blue water jugs. Are they water jugs? Jeez, you guys, I will suffer so much here for no reason. I do best when I'm offline, which is why I don't like playing like combat games online, because just like record them, because I get so anxious. Like, people would judge me for not being able to play it to the T. And I'm like, listen, it doesn't matter if I'm not using the correct technique. The monster needs to die. Okay, that's like my logic every single time. It's like the monster needs to die. So I'm going to do everything I can to get the monster. Why does it have to be in that particular order? Like, button smash, you guys, button smash. And like, the monster's over. But no. People like are so judgmental about the fact that you have to do it exactly in that order. And if you don't do it, because it's like, oh, you're not maximizing on... I don't care. I do not care about maximizing on my power. I button smash and make sure the monster's gone, dead, RIP. Never to return again, unless I'm starting another round of combat. I just, it's not a big deal to me, but people make it a big deal. Which is like, I understand if you're like very, combat focused. I totally understand. But it shouldn't be like something to like make fun of or make a mockery of, because it's not fair. Like, not everybody is, built for combat, and not everybody is like bothered that much. Again, for me, it's like, I care to only a certain extent. Apart from that, I'm just like, listen, as long as it dies, that's all. Whatever button smashing needs to button smash, I will do. I think that's the reason why I've always like stayed away from playing games as well, because I was unsure if I could handle the anxiety of like not doing the combat properly. And I think this is especially like for major AAA titles. It's really scary. Those games that you play on like PlayStation, and the computer, the PC and stuff. Like the major titles is what I mean. So I'd always watch other people play games because, it feels more safe to like watch people play from a distance, since you can be involved but also not involved at the same time. Like, if somebody makes a mistake, they're the ones, you're just watching it from the sidelines. So, it's a bit of a safe way to kind of indulge yourself in games. But I'm here and I'm playing lads. So, and also the reason why I've never, after a particular time, really uploaded any Genshin videos, because I think either ways, either fandoms are really, really brutal, especially Genshin. Like Hoyoverse, Genshin, and I think to some extent Honkai Star Rail is also like very, very brutal if you're not doing the right synergy, the right teammates, the right everything, the right weapons, protocors, all of that stuff. If you don't do it rightly, then you get judged so bad. And I am not built for that anxiety. I'm like, bro, there's a lot going on already. I will not subject myself to people on the internet, like, you know, going all ham on me for not doing the right follow-up, synergy, etc., etc., etc. I think in this way it's kind of safe because Lads does offer combat and people are not judgy about how you're using what you're using. They offer tips and stuff, which I really appreciate. Honestly, I really, really appreciate that about being in Lads. Because whatever dramas and nonsenses we do have in every day in the fandom or community, it is not, it doesn't pertain particularly to the usage of cards or combat battles. Like you'll get people trash talking about everything else, but when it comes to like combat, I haven't personally experienced anyone trying to mock me or trying to judge me for not being that great at combat or just not being completely strategic about it. And I really appreciate that. I think that's a really cool thing about our fandom is that whatever it is, in the end, nobody's judging for bad combat. They're like, they will give you tips and tricks. And I really appreciate that. Whether it's online, on Twitter, on Reddit, or any of the other platforms, people give you a lot of tips and tricks regarding the battles, regarding the orbit levels, and all of that stuff. So I appreciate that. Also, looks like we've reached the end. I mean, yeah. So I will stop the video here, to be honest, because there really isn't anything more that I want to say. But we've checked out. This game was crazy. I'm just not used to it. I need to like do this again and again, which I will. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. And the next video most likely is the one where I will overcome my nerves and pull on the banner. Yes, this banner, the 18 pulls is just getting... I should have pulled, honestly, on Zane's banner, like the birthday banner. But no, I'm too much of a chicken. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.